the office of the special prosecutor and Yoko. Why? Like, why? Why? Is this what the Constitution of Ghana is teaching us to do? Why is it that you guys are using bail to punish people before you take them to court to prosecute them? Every time you are arresting people, disgracing them in public, putting them behind bars, using bail to punish them. By the end of the day, all these people, you've not been able to successfully prosecute any of them. So for those of you who don't understand the Paul Adom-Otchere story, let me explain. Let me give you a little background. Then I will explain to you why it is necessary that you cannot punish somebody through the bail condition before a court will judge on a matter. I will explain. Now, Paul Adom-Otchere is a seasoned journalist. He has been doing journalism for years. He has worked with Joy FM, has worked with City. Currently, he works with Metro TV, and he is the host of the Good Evening Ghana show. We all know that Paul Adom-Otchere is aligned to the MPP. You understand? And we all know that Paul Adom-Otchere is very biased in his analysis. It is clear. At times, he will set agenda. He's very biased. You understand? That one is clear. And it was clear that during the MPP's time in power, that's 4 years ago, he was very critical of the special prosecutor. He was very critical. If you watch his show, at times he will bring the special prosecutor, Adjei-Laryea, he will run him down and all that. Now, last 4 years too, he was also appointed the chairman of the board of Ghana Airport. We all know that some of these state institutions, people take advantage of this state institution. There are usually looting contracts which people sign just to take advantage of the nation. It happens. I'm not saying that is what has happened in this case. So, as part of the special prosecutor's investigation into some of the revenue issues in Ghana Airport, they are saying that Paul Adom-Otchere, who is the immediate past boss of Ghana Airport, has questions to answer. So because of that, the office of the special prosecutor sent him a letter. When he sent him a letter that he's wanted to come and answer certain questions and all those things, which is okay, which is part of democracy. It's fine. It's okay. Now, when Paul Adom-Otchere received the letter, he instructed his lawyers to go with him, and his lawyers wrote back to the special prosecutor that they are currently not available, so they will be able to come Monday. Then the special prosecutor writes again and says that, hey, no, Monday, no. We want you this Thursday, and I come. Which is strange. I mean, it's strange. I mean, the person has his freedom because the 1992 Constitution, Article 19, it says that everybody is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. So no matter what you've done, you are presumed or you are seen to be innocent until the law court says that, hey, you are guilty of this crime. So he is not in prison. So he has every right to say that, oh, because of A, B, and C, me and my lawyers, we will not be able to come on Thursday, we'll come on Monday. But the special prosecutor says, no, we need you on Thursday. And if you don't come on Thursday, we are going to come for you. Interesting. Paul Adom-Otchere and his lawyers agrees and they go. Immediately they go now it's like he has been arrested and there is a bail condition, and they are saying that he is supposed to provide 2 landed properties in his name. 2 landed properties in his name. And Paul Adom-Otchere is saying that he doesn't have 2 properties in his name. Currently, where he's staying is for his mother. So because of that, he has been thrown behind bars that he cannot meet the bail condition. So he's in cells. And even initially, it was even difficult to know which particular cells that he is. Now, for those of you listening, you may be wondering, why is this necessary? This one is important because if they say that a nation is developed, it's not just economic development like roads, schools, hospitals, and the rest. It is also the justice system. And one of the reasons why a lot of people don't have trust in their country, or most people want to travel outside, is also because of the injustice in Ghana and most African countries, where people can use power and their riches to take advantage of people who are either poor or people who are not in the privileged positions that they have. So you that are listening to me, you can go and buy a land, and a rich man, because he has money, can arrest you and take advantage of you and take your property from your hand because he has money. He can influence the law enforcement agencies, and you know this. That's why these things is very, very important. So people like myself and many people are saying that this is Paul Adom-Otchere, who has a lot of links, influence, and the rest. They can do this to Paul Adom-Otchere in broad daylight. How much more a poor person somewhere? They can use the bail condition to take advantage of Paul Adom-Otchere and wound to me and the rest. How much more you and I? You understand? So if I think about it and I don't get it. So you are telling me that if you arrest somebody and because the person doesn't have property in his own name, he doesn't deserve bail or what? Because Article 14 of the 1992 Constitution states clearly that if you arrest a man within 48 hours, you need to maybe present him before court. You understand? If you are not able to do that, then you need to grant him bail. It can be conditional or unconditional. Conditional means the person is supposed to meet certain terms. So in granting bail, you cannot make it too close that the property must be in the person's name. He should be able to bring anybody to be able to stand in for him and say that, oh, I am here, I will present my property, or maybe I know Paul or this, or maybe I've worked with Paul, or maybe I go to the same church with Paul and I'm standing in for Paul Adom-Otchere. So this is my properties. I'll make sure that Paul will come. Paul will not run away. In case he runs away and the rest, the government should put their hands on this, my property still. I produce Paul Adom-Otchere. So this is the reasoning behind the bail condition. Now, why is this thing very, very important? Like, you not punishing people before the law court, because we are human beings. Somebody can offend you, and because you have power, you may want to use your power to take advantage of the person. That's why there are courts. So in the courts, it is a place where independent judges are there. If you say that I've offended you, or if you say this person has offended the state, like the special prosecutor is alleging on Paul Adom-Otchere, you take him to the courts and the judges will sit on the matter. The special prosecutor will come and present his case, submit evidence and all that to prove that what he is accusing Paul Adom-Otchere, he has done it. Then Paul Adom-Otchere's lawyers will also like defend and say that the reason why he did A, B, and C is because of A, B, and C, and this one, it was he who did it, or he was not the one who did it, but this person and all that. After everybody has presented their case, then the judge who is supposed to be independent, will look at all sides and say that, oh, Paul Adom-Otchere, you are guilty, so because of that, maybe pay so and so back to the state or go to prison. Oh, Paul Adom-Otchere, based on the evidence before us, you are innocent, so go free. Because at the law court, it could be that at the end of the case, it could be that Paul Adom-Otchere might be guilty or not guilty. It could be that after the end of the case, he might be innocent. That's why the Constitution, the 1992 Constitution, says that do not use bail or arrest to punish somebody before you bring the person to the law court. Yes, of course, you can arrest somebody during your investigation because you have suspicion that maybe this person might run away, or maybe this person might tamper with investigations or something like that. But in the absence of that, or even if you arrest the person, you should not use bail condition by making it very difficult or making it unreasonable for the person to be able to meet the bail condition, and you are using that one to punish him. That's not how it's supposed to be. So I don't know, I don't know. These things, it takes the nation back. And at the national level, we are doing this. That's why in our various communities, rich men can come and use police people to come and arrest innocent people and put them in cell for days, at times months, at times years, before the court will even hear their matter and pronounce them guilty. At times, most of these people are even innocent at the end of the case, but they've been punished already. Their freedom have been taken. Think about it too. That a normal person that you can go about doing your normal everyday thing. The court has not pronounced you guilty, but somebody is putting you behind cells. If you are not even lucky and they add you to people who can harm you or take advantage of you, they've taken advantage of you already. They've taken your freedom away from you already. Think about it. If you are in those places, you don't have a lot of freedom. Like, you cannot go where you want to go, you cannot sleep where you want to sleep, you can't eat what you want to eat. Like, if there are businesses you are doing and the rest, your family may not have access to you and all that. So why do you put people through this before the law court or before the court to pronounce them guilty? It's abuse of power. And all these things are part of development and nation building. If they say a nation is developed, it's not just economic development, like I said, it's also the justice system. Me, I'm a stranger in another man's land, but I know that when I have an issue, I will get justice. It might not even be 100% justice, but the justice I will get is maybe far, far better than the one that I might get in my home country. That's why these countries are developed, because of one of the reasons is also because of their justice system, which is not about who is rich and who is poor and who has power, who is special prosecutor, who is here. Even if the police should even arrest you, the way they treat you, you understand, the way they treat you, like they don't want to punish you before taking you to court. So I don't know, it's unfair. It's just so unfair. And it's so please, special prosecutor and the GACL boss, please, you guys can do better. If you think the person has offended, do the main work, gather your evidence and the rest, take the person to court. If at the end of the day the court finds the person guilty and the court wants to punish him for even 50 years or whatever, then the court will punish him. But don't use your office to punish the person. That's the first part. The second part is also a lesson to you, Paul Adom-Otchere, because in as much as the special prosecutor is using his office to abuse you now and is paying you, when you also had your platform and your party was in power, you were also using your platform to abuse other people, including the special prosecutor. You bring him to your studio, put him on your screen, say all sort of things about him. You understand? So the special prosecutor is also taking advantage of you now, which I don't subscribe to it. But it's a lesson to you that the way is painful, because the special prosecutor, he does not have a TV station to come and take advantage of you through the media. This is the platform he has. So you too, when you have the platform, your Good Evening Ghana, don't use it to abuse people. Don't use it to abuse people. It's the same thing. They're abusing now. You are now crying. Meanwhile, you have also used your media platform to abuse other people. It's a lesson to all of us. You understand? But me, I don't believe in that politics or that line of thinking that he abused his power or he abused me through his program, Good Evening Ghana, Metro TV. So today, power has changed hands. So me too, I'm using my office to show him power. No, it's backwards. If you think he has offended you, you can take him to court or something. Justice the General, let me know what you think. I'm out. Bye-bye.
Miara,